My name is Jacqueline Bush, and I am an editorial and celebrity hairstylist. My clientele has included Faith Hill, Mark Ruffalo, Terrence Howard, Gwyneth Paltrow, Krakowski. I want to be able to show you that hair isn't as intimidating or as hard as you think it is, and I want you to be able to have fun with it and do what your vision is with your hair. I'm going to show you how to add extensions to your hair. These are the simplest kind of extensions that anybody at home can use. They're very easy to put in. You can buy them this way with the clips in. There's two keys to these. I like human hair ones. You can buy human or synthetic. The difference between human hair extensions and synthetic hair extensions is that you can take heat to human hair extensions. I can straighten this, I can curl it, I can do whatever I want to it. But if I have a synthetic extension, I cannot take heat to it. If I do, the hair will melt. So these ones are human hair, and you can buy these just like this. You see how there are clips sewn on? This is an alternative to getting permanent extensions, which are very damaging to the hair. So we're going to show you clip-ons. Now you might be asking why on our model here would we be using extensions? She seems to have a lot of hair, she's got a lot of length. I feel like the word extension is misleading because it's not always to add extra length. It can be for that, but another reason I use extensions is to add volume to the hair. She has a lot of volume right now, right? That's okay, that's great. But it might be to hold that volume because throughout the day, our hair tends to collapse, and unless we're constantly fussing with it, or you have somebody like me to follow you around fussing with your hair all the time. This is gonna hold in that extra volume that you want. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to section off the top part of her hair. And I chose ones this time for the purpose of this video that were very blonde so you can see them, otherwise it's going to blend and be a little difficult. We have these 4 clips on the back. One thing I've done is made sure that these extensions don't come up too high because then it's going to show underneath. So I've clipped that out of the way and we have a nice clean section. We have 4 clips. We're going to measure that out. I like to start no further than right up to the ear. If you go too far forward, sometimes you can see it because the hair is thinner here. So we're going to start here. So now I see I'm going to have to take a little more hair out. Let's do it. So I've clipped this out of the way so we have a nice clean area where we can see where we're putting our clip-on extension in. We measure out starting from behind the ear where we know that the clips are going to lie. We can see that. So I'm going to start teasing where each of the clips would be. Now an easy way, if you can't see the clips yourself, just going to tease at the root. Now I've got to get right in there at the root. This is the anchor for the extension. Then, to lock this in, I'm going to spray, a little hairspray. Let that dry for just a quick second. And now, each of these clips are open. That's closed, that's open. Most of you guys have used these little clips in your hair when you were little. So I'm going to start from the back, just putting the clips in. Right up at the root. And then I'm going to snap it in place. Snapped in. Now how am I going to test it to make sure this doesn't fall out? It's going to pull on it a little bit. Okay, nothing's really happening. Great. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to section out where we want, not too high. Section that out of the way. Measure where we know the clips are going to go. Again, I like to start from the back of the ear. Tease it, you got to anchor it in. The anchor is very, very important. If you don't have the anchor, the clips will fall. You're going to make sure that the clips are open. That's the open position. And then you're going to go right in at the root, not down here, above your anchor, right in at the root. So you clip that in, finish it off, pull it down. So now the only thing I want to tell you guys that's really important Don't sleep with these in your hair. When you sleep with them, they pull on the hair at night and it's going to weaken the hair follicle, and eventually you'll get breakage. This is the whole point of why these are preferred over permanent extensions or even weaves. You don't have to deal with that long-term damage as long as you don't sleep in them. So there you go. That's how you can use extensions.